Hello and welcome to Reviews with Whitney. I'm Whitney. Let's get into it, shall we? It's just my reviews. I mean, hey, I digress.
I'm Whitney.
It's exciting. Hello, you guys, and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. I am she. Let's get into this, okay? So, reported by DallasNews.com, and again, the reason why I'm reporting this is interesting and it's in Dallas, okay? So, woman sold girls from her own family for sex at Dallas hotels, police says. So, I'm going to get into the article and then I'm going to get back to my commentary, okay? So, a 29-year-old Dallas woman is accused of forcing two minor family members into sexual encounters with men at various hotels over several months, police said. Victoria Nicole Bautista, who lives in Far East Dallas, is in jail, in Dallas County Jail to be exact, where she faces charges of compelling prostitution under age 18, continuous trafficking of a child under 18, and theft. Her total bail was set at $201,000. Bautista is accused of forcing two girls into repeated paid sexual encounters between March 12th, gosh, y'all, and get this, here recently, October 15th, and taking the money according to police documents. According to the affidavit, one of the victims is a preteen and the other is a teenager. The preteen victim told police that the first sexual assault happened when they were staying at a motel in Mesquite. She said they were forced to have sex with three men who drove up in a black Mercedes Benz and paid them before the encounter. Several other similar crimes occurred over a period of several weeks with two of the three same men. An arrest warrant affidavit states the three men, the third man in each offense was always different, the girl told police. In one instance, one of the suspects hit the preteen in the head and she lost consciousness. She said she woke up to find one of the men having sex with her, the warrant states. Oh my gosh. After the first encounter, the victim's relatives asked them for the money and never asked if they were okay, according to the affidavit. Okay, you guys just heard that article. Now, as I stated, the reason why that I wanted to tap in on this is for one is because it's here in Dallas and I'm in Dallas and it's in our news. Um, but also in regards to when I saw that it stated that, girls out of her own family, it disturbed me to say the least. But the thing is that I am a product or a victim. I'm not going to say victim because I'm a survivor, but I'm a product of domestic um, sexual abuse myself. And the thing is that you have to be extremely careful, even with the people within your family that you expose your children to. And I'm big on, especially babies, kids. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just really disturbing, but I'm big on kids knowing people's aura. They discern better than us adults can at sometimes, especially my Demi Dem. My daughter, oh baby, please. Like she just when she was younger, even still now, she doesn't really just vibe out with everybody. Now she's more like friendly where she'll hug people and stuff like that. But I got her to a point to where she tells, okay? And we need to get out of telling our kid or calling our kids names like Tattletale and stuff like that and snitch and stuff like that. And that's the reason why a lot of people in the streets get murdered and killed and nothing gets done because snitches get stitches and all this stuff like that, this whole snitch culture. Now, I understand some situations are different if you're in that street life, but you're grooming your children to be conformed to the street mentality when you tell them stop telling, don't tell all the time stuff like that. My daughter will tell if my son coughs wrong, okay? And she knows her body parts. Um, and she knows that if somebody touches her inappropriately, how that feels, how to say no, stop, don't do that. And the thing is that I just don't expose my kids to everybody, even in my family. I'm sorry, we don't really have much of a life because of it. But um, I'm just not here for it because I'll be up under the jail when it comes to mine. And it's just sad to hear that. I mean, this very well could have been their aunt, it could have been their cousin. What if it was, you know, so much so as their grandmother or something? We don't know, Well, not grandmother. I'm not gonna say that because she's young. She's 29, and these girls were preteen and things like that. But it just really touched me to hear that it was somebody out of their own family, out of her own family. And this lady looked like she was a little off or whatever. But be careful, you guys. Be extremely careful who you expose to your children, and that's family included. I really do not let my children interact with, relatives like that, and it was a relative that sexually abused me growing up, you know what I'm saying? And so listen to your children. There are signs to know that they don't want to be around certain people or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Stop forcing your kids to hug and love on relatives and things like that. When they get comfortable enough to open up their privacy, they will, they'll be engaging. They'll hug on them and love on them. Because my daughter, like I said, when she was younger, she didn't play that. She didn't really want to be around nobody. Call it spoiled. Call it, that we kept her sheltered. But I mean, now she's of the age where she'll hug you, But it was just very disturbing to say the least about this story. And to hear that it's, I mean, but let's be honest, this happens every day. Unfortunately, this is life for few teenagers and kids. And the thing is, you guys, we have to get our youth a little more hip to the game, a little wiser when it comes to things. I remember my mom used to tell me whenever I was younger, and this before I even got into the club scene, she would tell me to not leave my drink, at the table and come back or whatever. Keep your drink covered. Keep your drink with you at all times. Don't let nobody buy you a drink and give it to you. If they want to get you a drink, you go to it and let you look at it, you see it. If you left your drink uncovered, don't drink it. I mean, just a lot of things. Don't go to the bathroom alone. Take friends with you. She just kind of groomed me. So when I became 18 to where I could go out and stuff like that, that was my mentality. I didn't really move, a lot of places by myself because that's where my mom had groomed me. And it's a lot of stuff we think that, oh, I don't want to talk to my kids about or expose to my children. But you got to understand that um, the Bible even says, train up a child in the way that should go and it shall not depart. Some things that you think that it's not soaking in to your child, it is. It'll come up when it needs to. Now, I'm not just sitting up here telling my daughter about sex and all that stuff like that. And that's why I don't want it to be exposed to her in cartoons and stuff like that. However, I am educating her on the anatomy of the body and things like that, and how her body is designed and how it's made, if it stinks and stuff, so she can be self-aware and things like that, and stuff that I just didn't get when I was younger. My mom, if I had anything going on down there, my mom did not want to know about it. So we have to equip our children a little bit more effectively, efficiently than we are, and stop being so taboo, in regards to everything, so they can be more self-aware and know when things are going wrong and when, things are supposed to happen and when things are not, and when things make them uncomfortable, and, just territory, and boundaries. But that's the video, you guys. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. While you're there, please take out the time to like, share, and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. If you're not, do not forget to click that subscribe button so you can be a part of the family. Either way, do not forget to click that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Thank you so very much. This has been Reviews with Whitney D, and I'm She, signing off. Bye. I digress. Signing off. Deuces.